So today we are going to discuss about recursive functions. Okay, yesterday we discussed about what is the recursive function, right? Okay, now we'll see two things: iterations, recursion. For example, students, let us write one code like I have taken, comma, n equals to 4 I am taken or 5 I am taken, semicolon. For loop, I equals to 1, I less than or equals to, or else you can take I equals n and you should get the value till 1, I minus minus. Printf percentage d comma, printf percentage d comma, or else you can take here one more variable f equals to 1. Here, right? F equal to f into I. Okay, write this printf outside. And display the def value. And the output of this code is what? This is a factorial of a given number, factorial of a given number code. Here, the first I value is 5. Here, f becomes, here what is the execution of for loop already we discussed. I equals to, first initial value will be executed, next condition will be executed, next statement will be executed, next decrement operator, next initialized value, next condition, next statement, next increment decrement operator. So here the first I value is 5. Here I'm writing f equals to f into I. F equal to f into I means what? What is the f value? 1 into, what is your I value? 5. So your f becomes now how much? 5. 5. Okay. Now I value is decremented to 4. I equals to 4. I equals to how much? 4. Now here what will come? F equal to f into a. Previous f value how much we got here? 5. 5 into 4 how much? 20. 5 into 4 how much? 20. So f equal to 20 you got. In the next iteration I becomes 3. So the value will be f equal to 20 into 3. The answer will be 60. Next iteration the value will be 2. F equals to 60 into 2, that is a 120. Next iteration 120 into 1, the answer is what? 1. So here f equals to 120 finally. Here your I values will be 4, 3, 2, 1. First I value will be 5. The result you got 5. Second I value will be 4. The previous result is 5 and you got the answer is 20. Next I value will be 3. 20 into 3, 60. 60 into next I value will be 2. That is a 120. And when you display this, when you execute this code, and you will get the output that is 120. Same thing you can achieve. Same thing can achieve with the help of recursion also. With the help of recursion also. I'm executing this code and you will get the answer 120. Now same thing we can achieve. This is iteration. Iteration is nothing but you can use for loops, while loop, do while. Same answer you can achieve with the help of recursion concept. So in the last class I told you two cases. Base case, general case. Base case and general case. So when we discuss the concept recursion, recursion, you should know following things: calling function, called function, actual parameters, formal parameters, and return keyword. These all are important. Calling function, called function, actual parameters, formal parameters, comma return keyword. These are all important in recursion. Now, yesterday I told you like main function we return. For example, once again I'm telling here. Suppose I remove this entire code. For example, here I am written. After this, I am writing main. So what will come? What will come here? So it will be executed number of times. Like this hello world will be executed number of times. Okay, this is a recursive function. So we have to stop it. So in order to stop it, we should use two cases. We should use two cases. What is that? Base case. Base case. So here, what is the base case? Solution. What is general case? The problem will extend. That repetition will go. The recursion will be go. General case is nothing but the recursion will go. Base case is nothing but the recursion will stop. So what is our problem now? What is our problem? Factorial is our problem. So here successfully we got the answer with the help of iterations we done successfully. So same thing in recursion also my problem is now fact problem. So how we can solve the factorial of a given number by using recursion. By using recursion how we can solve. So for that you require two cases. Only you should understand is, sir, what is the base case of this factorial of a given number? What is the general case of this factorial of a given number? If you know these two cases, this code is over. This code is over. Once again, I am telling the question is factorial of a given number. The question is factorial of a given number. And you should know about what is the base case of this factorial of a given number and what is the general case of this factorial of a given number. When you know about these two, your factorial of a given number code is successfully completed. So let us see what is the base case. Base case is nothing but here, very simple. When you are, so here f is the function, n is your value. F is nothing but you can take factorial, just I am taking f. So when you are giving equal to 1, here you are going to substitute some value, n value. You are passing some parameter to this function n value. When you are giving 1 is when n equals to 1. Condition. The condition. Condition. When this value is 1. When this value is 1 is when n equals to 1. When the value more than n, at that time, you write here n into fact of f of n minus 1 or fact of n minus 1. Fact of n minus 1. So here also write fact of n when you are going to give 1, when fact of n. So this is a value. So here your n should be greater than 1. 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు apply this formula. This is a base case. When it is greater than 1, apply this formula. N into factorial of a given minus 1. Let us solve the problem. Let us write the code for this. Let us write the code for this. Very simple. Very, very simple. Main function. Void main. Simply, I'm calling. Just I'm calling factorial of n. Int n equals to 5 I am taken here. See, the function definition I'm writing int fact. So I told how the function declaration you have to write. Function declaration is a function declaration. Isn't students? Function definition. Function definition is a function call. Main function having sending one value. That value, what I am sending, fact of 5. So this fact of 5 will calling this function. So here the value 5 will be replaced. Now whatever the code here you are writing, so this code will solve this problem. This code will solve this problem. Very two steps. What is the first step? How I am writing C? How I am writing copy, keep in if condition, close it. So when this condition appears, what you would return? What you would return? Return 1. That's it. Else means this condition. So 1 is not equal to 1, so it should be greater than 1. At that time, you should pass this value. Here you should write return intent plus 1. So let us execute this code. Let us execute this code. Okay, let us execute, but it will not execute because here I'm going to printf. My result is integer. Now it will execute because here it will display the result fact of a. So now also we got it 120. But how, sir, it is executed? Let us solve the problem. Just execute the code line by line. The first function name is main function completed successfully. Next function, main function is calling which function? So directly I'm writing fact of phi. Main function is calling which function here? Fact of phi here. This one. So it is calling fact of n. Okay. Now it means it is calling fact of n. So here fact of n is nothing but what? This one. So this one I'm writing this one. Here I'm writing fact of n and n 5. Okay. Now execute the code, apply n value inside. Now n value is 5 here. N value is what here? 5. Apply 5 equals to 1. Condition is false. When condition is false, where it will go? Return n into factor of n minus 1. When factor of y you are passing, this statement is executing. So it means what? I'm writing here return n and n the 5 into factor of 4. Factor of 4. When you are executing factor of 5, when you are executing fact of here you can see fact of y value is how much? 5. Fact of 5, and you are getting the answer is this one. Okay, observe fact of 5 is nothing but you called same function, right? Here again what you got here? Fact of 4. You call same function. Now the value is how much now? What is the value now? 4. Fact of 4. Fact of 4, students. Now apply 4 value inside. Apply 4 value inside. 4 equals to 1. Condition is false. Again what will come? Again what will come here? 4 into factor of 3. Again, what is your n value? Now it is 3. It becomes 3. Tell me next what happened? Again, it will call which function? Factorial of 3. So when you are calling factorial of 3, which one function will execute? 3 into factor of 2. Again, what is the factor of 2? Again, you have to execute 2 into factor of 1. This is also executed. This is also executed. Now, what is the n value now? N value is now what here? 1. So 1 is nothing but what? See carefully. 1 is nothing but what? When 1 equals to 1, return 1. Return 1. Return 1. So now what it means? What it means? Let's try to understand, students. Try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand. Okay. So here, first main function is calling factor of 5. When you're executing factor of 5, it is calling 5 into factor of 4, 4 into factor of 3. So here what you are getting, same function you called here, the invalues are changing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is stopped. Okay. Now, return means what? What is the return keyword? Posting the result from yesterday class I told you. Called function to calling function. Called function to calling function. Here the question is, let us take this diagram separate. Let us see this code. First, just observe. The main function is a calling function. Factor phi is a called function. ఇది కాలింగ్ కాల్డ్ ఇప్పుడు ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ ఫైవ్ ని కాల్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇది ఎవరు కాల్ చేసిన ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ ఫోర్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ ఫోర్ ఎవరు కాల్ చేసిన ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ త్రీ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ టూ అనేది కాల్ చేసింది ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ వన్ సో ఇక రెండు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి మీరు టూ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ దట్ ఈస్ టాప్ టు బాటమ్ ఇది టాప్ బాటమ్ జస్ట్ రికర్సివ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటింగ్ దట్స్ ఇట్ నథింగ్ ఈస్ దేర్ టాప్ టు బాటమ్ బాటమ్ టు టాప్ ఏం చేయాలి అంటే బాటమ్ to top, you should find out the solution. You have to find out the solution. So got it right? Got it? First calling function is what? Main. Second calling function factor of 5. Third calling function is factor of 4, factor of 3, factor of 2, factor of 1. Here we got the result return 1. Now you have to send these result. ఇది ఎవరు కాల్ చేశారు ఈ రిజల్ట్ ఎవరికి పంపించాలి మనం టు ద ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ 1 అండ్ వాట్ ఇస్ ద 2 into factor of 1 how much result 2. Here I'm writing very clear, students. Here I'm writing very clear. See. Now, here, return 1. Return 1 means where you should replace this value? Here. Here in the place of this, you should replace the values how much? 1. So 2 into 1, how much here? 2. So these results successfully sent back. Now, factor of 1, who called? Factor of 2. So in the place of this, what is the result you got? Here you have return, 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 all returns. So return 2 to factor of 2 successfully. In the place of these 2 will come 3 into 2. What is the result? 6. Next, return 6 value. To who called this? Factor of 3. Here the result will be 6. 4 into 6, how much answer? 24. So again this will be result to here. 24 into 5, how much? 120. Again, this result will send back to where? Factor of 5. So factor of 5 called by what? Main function. Now main function hold the what is the answer? 120. What you got here? What you got? What you got, students? What you got? Top to bottom. Top to bottom. Why you went top to bottom? To get the base value. And after getting the solution again, you're coming from down to upper. Top to bottom. Just recursively you are doing steps for getting the solution. Bottom to top, what you are doing? Solution. You're calculating the solution and find out the answer. What is that? 120. So this is about recursive function by using factorial of a given number. Factorial of a given number. Okay. Now we'll see. We'll see about Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series is nothing but here the series it should be like this. First of all, you will take two numbers, and after that you have to add that numbers. Next, after that last two numbers you have to 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 5 plus 3, 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 3 8. Okay. So already I explained about this by using recursive function. Now also I am telling. So two values we have to take. F equal to 0. First value I am taking. Second value I am taking. And third value I am not calculating. And here I want to do these steps till some 5. I less than or equal to 5. I plus plus. So this for loop I want to repeat total 10 times. So I'm removing this code. And I'm shifting this into inside. So first of all, What is the first value? 0. Second value is what? 1. Okay. So in order to display third value, what you should take? You should write here t equal to first plus second. T equal to first plus second. Okay. Next, display this value in the output. Display this value in the output. Let us execute this code. You will get only so you got the series only all ones you got, but the series is not came. Why? Because here. So what is your series? What is the series? This one, right? So here I'm writing. This is your series. So if this is first, this is second, and this is third. In the next iteration, which is your output, which is the value? Second, మీకు ఇది కావాలి కదా? So you should add these two. So at that time, అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? We should change the values. అప్పుడు ఏం కావాలి? ఇది ఫస్ట్ కావాలి, ఇది సెకండ్ కావాలి. First, second, then it is third. What is that? 2. Next iteration, F, S, T. So first లో ఏం స్టోర్ చేయాలి? సెకండ్. In second, what you will store? Third. F equal to S, S equal to T. Now check the output. Check the output. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1 plus 2, 3. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 8, 8. Same thing. Now how we can achieve with the help of Fibonacci, recursive function. Here two cases now. Same question, same answer. Here when n equal to 0 or n equals to 1. ఎప్పుడైనా సరే n equal to 0 ఉన్నప్పుడు అంటే ఎప్పుడైనా n equal to అది ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే 1 పెట్టాలి. సో రిమైనింగ్ సిచ్యుయేషన్ లో ఏం చేయాలి? మళ్ళీ రిమైనింగ్ సిచ్యుయేషన్ లో ఏం చేయాలి అంటే fib of n minus 1 plus fib of n minus 2. When your n value should be greater than 2. Greater than or equals to also we can write. So these formulas we have to apply. Again, I am taking same function. Here I am writing fib. Here also I am writing fib. Here also I am writing fib. See, what are the conditions you have to write here? These conditions you have to copy paste here. Paste. Here what you should write here? This formula. Let us solve the problem. First of all, I am going to execute this code. See the output you got, that is, so you not got any output, right? So because I have not called this in printf. This recursive function is very important. So how I am solving 8, how, why you got is, here your answer is starting from here. If your I value is repeating, if you are what in this code, yes, 5 I am given. So how you will get the answer is, if you give n value is 1, your answer is 1. If you give n value is 2, your answer is 2. If you are giving n value 3, your answer is 3. If you are giving n value 4, your answer is 5. If you are giving n value 5, the answer is 8. If you are giving n value 6, the answer is 13. If you are giving n value 7, the answer is 28 plus 3, 21. Let us see. Now I am changing the value to 7 or 6. You can check the output. 13. You can observe here 13. If I am giving 7 here, If I'm giving 7 here, your answer will be 21. Sir, how you are getting this answer? Sir, how you are getting this answer? How we can solve this problem? Now you got the answer. Again, I'm tracing the code. I'm tracing the code. I'm sharing this all the videos in my YouTube channel. సో ఆ లింక్ మీకు ఆల్రెడీ పెట్టాను. మీరు ఏ ఒక్క లింక్ నా యూట్యూబ్ లింక్ ఉన్నా చూడండి, మీకు అన్ని వీడియోస్ కనిపిస్తాయి. ఏవే వీడియోస్ అక్కడ పెడుతున్నాను, మీకు ఎప్పుడైనా యూజ్ అవుతుంది రిఫరెన్స్ గా. ఓకే ఓకే సో అగైన్ సేమ్ డయాగ్రామ్. We'll write some little bit. We'll write main function. Will take time is very less. We have to finish this fast. 12. చెప్పండి, మెయిన్ ఫంక్షన్ is calling which function in that fib of. I'm writing just f of phi. So again it will go inside. It will go inside f of phi. Here for the phi will come here. Phi. Only you should understand that when you execute this condition, when n equal to 0, n equal to 1. When you execute this condition, when n greater than or equals to, just apply this one. So phi equal to 0 condition false, phi equal to condition false. So total false. So here fib of n minus 1 అంటే ఏంటి? What will come here? Fib of 4 plus fib of 3. Fib of 4 plus fib of 3. This is the diagram. Fib of 4 plus fib of 3. Again you calculate fib of 4. Again you calculate fib of 3. What will come? Fib of 3. Fib of 4 apply చేయండి, 4 value apply చేయండి. 4 equal to condition false, 4 equal to equivalent condition false. So fib of 3 minus fib of 2. Again you calculate fib of 3. Just go like this. Fib of 3 ఇచ్చేయండి. అప్పుడు ఏమొస్తుంది ఆన్సర్? ఇక్కడ fib of 2, ఇక్కడ fib of 1, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 1, 3 minus 1 is 2. Again go like this. Just expand it. Just see recursive function అంటే ఆ ఫంక్షన్ మనం ఎక్కడ వరకు చేయాలి స్టెప్? సార్ ఎక్కడ వరకు ఇట్లా చేయాలి నేను? ఎప్పటి వరకు n equal to 0, n equals to 1. సో ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది? fib of 0, 2 minus 1, 1, 2 minus 2, 0. Okay, successfully completed up to here. Here completed, but still it is pending. Still it is pending here, left side, right side diagram. F of 2, how much here? F of 2 is nothing but again this diagram. This diagram, just I'm going to copy here. Okay, two functions. Again, what is fib of 3? This diagram. Same diagram will come, no? So fib of 5 is divided into two parts, fib of 3 and fib of 2. So here this is the fib of 1. So successfully diagram is completed. So ఈ ఫంక్షన్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఈ ఫంక్షన్ ఎన్నిసార్లు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది? fib of 5, fib of 4, fib of 3. Fib of 4 is nothing but fib of 3, fib of 2. Fib of 3 is nothing but fib of 2, fib of 1. Fib of 2 is nothing fib of 1, fib of 0. When here n value is 1, what you should write here? What should write here? Return 1. Return 1. Return 1. Return 1. Return 1. Return 1. Here also return 1, return 1. Okay, now return 1 means what? Here you have plus operator. In between you have plus, 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 plus. Okay. Now add 1 plus 1. So you know top down approach, top is complete, top to bottom is completed. Top to bottom, what is that? Just a problem extension. Now bottom to top, what you should do? You have to solve the solution. 1 plus 1, how much? 2. 2 plus 1, how much? 3. 1 plus 1, how much? 2. 3 plus 2, how much? 5. 1 plus 1, how much? 2. 2 plus 1, how much? 3. 5 plus 3, how much? 8. So this is your final answer. This is your final answer, students. Okay. So I'm giving 5. The answer is 8. 8. Okay, if I give number 6, అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది ట్రీ ఏమవుతుంది ఫిబ్ ఆఫ్ 6 వాట్ ద ట్రీ విల్ బికమ్ ఆన్సర్ ఏమొచ్చింది 13 వచ్చింది. అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి నువ్వు ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ ఏం చేయాలి ఇంకా వాట్ యూ షుడ్ డూ దిస్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఇక్కడ ఏం చేయాలి ఫిబ్ ఆఫ్ 6 అంటే ఏమవుతుంది మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ రాయాలి ఫిబ్ ఆఫ్ 6 ఇలా డయాగ్రామ్ ఫిబ్ ఆఫ్ 5 మైనస్ ఫిబ్ ఆఫ్ 4 మళ్ళీ ఈ ట్రీ అంతా ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేయాలి రైట్స్. ఓకే, so this is a recursive function, students. So successfully we completed functions and we have in that what is the built-in functions that we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, one second.